Sammy, ready? Hi, I'm Avalon.
And I'm Sammy.
And we're from the Santa Barbara Middle School Teen Press, and today we're here with
GAIL Osherenko.
And what's your movie?
And my movie is BIRDS of Los Baños. And it's about the birds that nest in 7 trees down by Los Baños Del Mar City Pool. And they're there from March until September, so I hope everybody will come and see them live when they're there. But there are other places they let the trees rest when they're not there.
Could you tell us how you found the subject and what made you want to document it?
Well, I swim 5 days a week at Los Baños Del Mar, and I always put birds in my films. I love birds, and one of my first films was called Dark Side of the Loon, about common loons. So I saw these birds because I walk under the trees when they're there, and they are pretty strong smelling. They poop a lot. Oh, you did? Okay, so you know. So I wanted to film the birds, and I started filming, and then I found out it's the only place in Santa Barbara County where the black-crowned night herons nest. And so I thought, oh, this is an important place. We need to be sure that they're safe and protected. And then I found out from this guy, Jim Hernblad, who is here tonight, and he's a volunteer with the Wildlife Care Network. And he told me that the city has authorized designing a splash playground there. And while I think the design is gorgeous and really cool, I don't think the birds are going to like it very much, and we're quite concerned. And that's kind of what the movie shows.
What was the most challenging and the most amazing aspect of filming this movie?
Ooh, the most challenging. It was challenging to be able to get good close-ups, so I went and rented a big lens from Sammy's camera, like your name. And yes, they moved out of Santa Barbara since then, and I ended up actually having to buy the lens to do enough of the film. And I was really blessed with a great editor who worked with me, and another filmmaker, Michael Hanrahan, who did some shooting for me, and my editor, Jim Nolan, also, who lives in Ventura. He shot some drone footage, and it all came together really smoothly. Yeah, sometimes it does.
What did you learn by making this film?
Oh, I learned all about the birds. I learned so much about these birds. And I searched and searched for more literature about their behavior on the nesting grounds. And I learned that the young night herons like to come down out of the trees and hang out in the wading pool, in the defunct wading pool. So I always learn a lot about the birds when I make a film. And that was the cool part for me.
What do you want viewers like us to take away from the film?
I want you to get excited about these birds and become birders. But I also want you, after you've seen the film, if you're concerned, as I am, about the splash playground being there, to come to the city council and ask them to rethink what we do with this piece of parkland. It's a very important park area, but I'm not sure that people are going to want to be taking their 1-year-olds to a splash playground next to where there's 100 adult birds pooping. So,
If you could give us one homework assignment, what would it be and why?
ooh, get out there and do a lot of filming and do a lot of interviewing and follow your dreams. I didn't start out to be a filmmaker. I'm an environmental lawyer by training. And but I've always had a camera in my hands, and so I ended up making a film about 15 years ago, and this is my 4th time in the film festival here. So, you don't know what you're going to end up doing. You all are going to have several careers. Just follow your dreams and stick to it.
Thank you for taking the time to interview with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful night.
Thank you.